Hello, what's up folks, JK is here with a quick exciting tutorial. In this tutorial we're gonna be show you how you can make a super cool LUT effect inside of Photoshop, or you can make your own custom LUT effect inside in Photoshop. So without any further ado, let's just jump into it right now. First of all, we're gonna do file and open the file, so that we're gonna work for. I choose this file of my friends. Make sure this background layer is locked, and under the adjustment layer go to the curves adjustment layer, select the hand tool and make this a little bit darker, and the shadow size will be quite low, or make this effect intense so that we can now change later when you make LUT profile. So click the background and adjustment layer. With the background layer selected, press the adjustment layer and then vibrance. Make this vibrant a little pop, and saturation will be shift down. Brightness made 2 pop, and saturation will be -8. Hit OK. Then select again to make such an adjustment layer of your own. Then use photo filter. Then color, choose this. I choose the teal for the teal color preset, and just affect this much more so that we can now change this later. And then select again and then make something like color balance. Notice the highlight is too bright, so we're gonna choose the highlight and make this highlight a little bit wider, because the cyan is affected the brightness. So we're gonna take this cyan slider to +15 or 15. Hit OK, enter. And then imagine the green scenarios is too bright, so I'm gonna decrease this, maybe something like, oh no, -2. And then the yellow, and I'm just gonna bring this slider to 12. Hit OK. And then we're gonna work on midtones. The midtone slider, only control. As we look at that, the midtone slider is too red in color, so we're gonna reduce the red from the midtone. So we're gonna just turn the slider a little bit, something like 22. Magenta should be low than +2. That means we have decreased the magenta by 2 + 2 steps ahead, and make this yellow to something like 3 and hit OK. Just look at the before and after. Voila, this is so dramatically changes the photo quality. And then use the overall color effect inside in Photoshop. What you have to do now, we have to do the black and white filter, so it all shows you the information of the black and white. No color would be chosen. So we have to manually set this, or the another method to do is, firstly you have to change the blending mode to luminosity. So what are you gonna do now in this case? Well, we're gonna tell the Photoshop that this photo is black and white, and you have to blend this to luminosity. What does it does? It makes the overall photo a little bit colorful, but not affect the color using the black and white curve. So making the luminosity curve just before and after is so good. It is so good to look at. And we're gonna make this overlay, or just slightly make this any effect that you want, but in this case the luminosity is way better for me. And then we're gonna choose this and just tweak this out. I think the yellow is too bright, so we're gonna decrease this 36. Make sure the face is not look too dark. The green is okay. The blue should be boosted in brightness. The aqua or the cyans, the magenta should be dark, and after this, look, this blue should be boosted a little more. Voila, we're gonna make these changes a little bit, and then we're gonna use hue saturation for make this color a little bit pop out, and we're gonna choose yellow to boost this yellow and affect this yellow. That we're gonna reduce this past, but now we're gonna make the red a little boosted, and the brightness should be okay. And then we're gonna make this a dramatical change by using level effect. We're gonna make this dark, a little darker. The midtone should be something like 1.10, and the color depth of the brightness should be increased, or no, it's gonna boost and clipping the highlight a little bit. So if you are new, you don't know what is clipping, then I'm gonna tell you about this. The clipping means that if you slide this again, the white should be completely white. The darker pixel will be bright enough, but at the same time the brighter pixel is boosted. So we're gonna cram this out. 244 is okay for me. And then go ahead to the cross adjustment layer again, choose the channel, this time red, and then took the hand slider, make this color pop out, and the blue slider something like face to be pop out. Oh shit, it's gonna too affected. And then green to decrease simply this green effect, and then blue to boost this or make this lower to the highlights, and the boosted highlight should be quite low. Okay, once you have done, make this layer by pressing shift and then all, make this layer into a group layer. So make this layer into group, then this layer selected, choose file, save as, file export, color lookup tables. Just choose the cube file because the cube file is for color lookup tables. Hit OK, and then you're gonna save this, make this Kimna LUT. Hit OK, and you are ready to go. The LUT file is ready. LUT file is ready. Now we're gonna make this changes, subtle changes into any photo or any other program like Adobe Lightroom, Filmora, and then Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve, then Film Pro, or any other LUT running program that supported the cube file. So for this we're gonna hide the layer group 1 and then make the background layer to the layer, and then simply color lookup table, load a new LUT that we have saved, load a new LUT. Text in the desktop, we're gonna save this, so we have to find this from the desktop. I have named it Kimna Q, and then click this and load. Voila, we have created a custom LUT size inside of Photoshop. So stay tuned here with another very quick and exciting tutorial. Till then, goodbye. Make sure to subscribe my channel, Jekyll's Work, and donate me for the educational purpose. Thank you, and stay creative, stay connected with us. Thank you.